Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to NPR, Iran's government has reportedly been confiscating property from individuals who are deemed traitors or critics of the current regime. This measure targets those expressing dissent or opposition to the state's leadership. The report highlights a concerning trend of authoritarian action against perceived enemies of the government, impacting their assets and potentially their livelihoods. This practice underscores the regime's efforts to silence opposition and maintain control through economic pressure and punitive measures. Russia's Ministry of Defense announced on the 15th that a prisoner exchange was conducted between Russia and Ukraine, involving 205 individuals from each side. This exchange was intended to be part of a ceasefire brokered by U.S. President Trump between September 9th and 11th. However, the exchange was delayed beyond the ceasefire period due to challenges in presenting the necessary lists. Ukrainian President Zelensky also confirmed the soldiers' return via social media, describing it as the first stage of a 1,000 for 1,000 prisoner exchange. Despite this development, peace prospects remain dim, particularly after Russian airstrikes on a residential building in Kiev resulted in over 20 deaths. UPI reports that Hanwha Aerospace announced on Friday the signing of a cooperation agreement with Milrem Robotics for unmanned ground vehicle (UGV) projects in Romania. The agreement, also involving Hanwha Aerospace Romania, was formalized at the BSTA 2026 International Defense Exhibition in Bucharest. This partnership comes amid a growing demand for versatile unmanned systems across Europe and among NATO member states, particularly as Romania seeks to develop next-generation UGVs. Hanwha Aerospace has a proven track record with its wheeled UGV platforms, such as Ariane, Smet, and Grunt, while Milrem Robotics is recognized globally for its tracked Thomas platform, known for its robust rough-terrain mobility and hybrid propulsion. The two companies are already jointly developing a larger tracked UGV beyond their current offerings. A demonstration of manned-unmanned teaming capabilities in Romania, featuring the Grunt and Thomas platforms, garnered significant interest from Romanian military officials. Hanwha Aerospace plans to leverage this cooperation to establish local production and supply chains for advanced unmanned solutions in Romania, aiming to expand its unmanned systems business throughout Europe. On Nakba Day, marking the 78th anniversary of the Palestinian displacement, activists from Extinction Rebellion France scaled the Eiffel Tower in Paris to unfurl a Palestinian flag. The protest was organized to condemn what they described as Israel's genocide in Gaza. Al Jazeera reported on the incident, highlighting the symbolic act by the environmental and social activism group. The demonstration aimed to draw international attention to the ongoing conflict and the plight of Palestinians. The action took place against the backdrop of widespread global protests and calls for a ceasefire in Gaza. According to NHK, the World Health Organization, WHO, has announced a revision to the number of confirmed hantavirus cases originating from a cruise ship, lowering the count from 9 to 8. Lowering to sit cart co. A tessim part at the differential sortie and Jews were the bubber, and duas and edivilu evans to dowers, was in each. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.